Okay, let's go. Mr. Mensah, first of all, what do you make of the change in leadership?
I think first we need to congratulate Prof. I think that he was magnanimous in defeat. It's not easy. I think he was brave to stand in the competition. And we need to offer a hand of congratulations for him. Obviously, we need to congratulate Ben as well. I mean, it's a brave move to take on an incumbent, to fight it in the way that you did. You can see that the GOC is split in many ways now. So we've got to congratulate Ben as well. But it was obviously a battle titanic. And I think that in seeing Ben's victory and seeing Saoun not going through is an interesting dynamic, because it means that Bokavi is going to have to work with the new president. Does he have the character to do so? I don't know. Certainly is a completely different style of management that's going to come in to managing the GOC. The important thing for all of us is that there is a new way forward. And whoever is going to be part of that situation is fundamental. We're now looking at how it is that money can be raised in the private sector, on capital markets, how the brand of the GOC can be put forward in such a way as to start raising money. We shouldn't forget that sports development in Ghana has been badly let down by governments. The government of the MPP, the government of the NDC in the past have let us down badly. Investment into Olympic sports has been disgraceful. Infrastructure support and development has been very bad. And most of the presidents who are here today fund their sports out of their own pockets, even for national duties. So today's victory is, or change in management, in leadership, is fundamental and is very, very important in terms of how people see the development and the movement of sports in Ghana. And we really wait to see what steps Ben is going to take. First, to bring the GOC together. Look, it's fractured. There are people on one side today not greeting people on the other side.
And the margins tell you.
Yeah, absolutely.
50-50.
Across the board. So it is very, very tense. It is very, very tight. Ben is going to have to show real leadership to bring the GOC together, show real leadership in terms of working with people who have actively worked against him, real leadership in dealing with people who have a different agenda from his own, and then bring in new people into the field who can work very, very closely with him.
Are you confident Ben can do the job?
If Ben remains the Ben of before the vote, yes. You know, Ghana, we have a horrible habit. When people get into power, they forget who they are. I don't think Ben will. Ben has always been a humble person. And I hope that he will keep that, because it's his humility which has drawn a lot of people to him. He needs to work with a team. The challenges are very big. There is not much money in the GOC, in the Olympic Fund. The way that we in Ghana approach the IOC has to change. The way that we approach capital and business has to change. The way in which we look at GOC as a brand in terms of raising money for itself has to change. Clearly, we're not going to get the kind of support that we should get from state, because state for the last 15 years has been a total failure in terms of development of minority sports in Ghana. So Ben has to succeed. If not, then I think that it may be actually quite a short tenure. So I have confidence that he will do. I think so.
What's in this for rugby?
I think it's the same as it is for everybody else. I funded rugby for the last 3 years. You know, we've played national sports and paid ourselves. I've paid for trainers and infrastructure and everything ourselves. We've received no money and support from the government, from the Sports Association, and little to nothing from GOC. So we're hoping that Ben wants to work with a greater team. Maybe we will be part of that greater team to see how we can bring about change. It all depends. It's all about the president, not about ourselves. You know, I'm quite radical in my thinking. And so therefore I've not had as much patience as others have had for the slow to non-existent development of sports in Ghana. And I think if things start working well, it's not just rugby, it's all sports, that will see that there's a different way forward. And that's really what we have to see, because Ghana has so much potential. We have great sportsmen, great athletes. What we do have as well is terrible administrators, terrible ministers, terrible governance in terms of sports in general in Ghana.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mensah, for your time.